I'm Megan from the Sherburne Public Library. Today I wanted to talk about a favorite children's book author and illustrator, Patricia Polacco, and a few of her books. She was one of my favorite authors when I was a kid, and many of her books are based on real events that she or her family experienced. She's also written some books on historical people and events. She has over 70 books now. She also features characters of many different races and backgrounds, and her books are very inclusive, so they're great. Due to a learning disability, Patricia Polacco actually was not able to read until she was almost 14 years old, and she didn't write her first children's book until she was 40 years old. Since school just started, I wanted to mention one of her most popular books, and that's You Mr Focker. This book is actually the true story of her own experiences as a dyslexic girl in school and the teacher who changes her life. She experienced bullying due to her learning differences, and Mr. Focker was able to stand up for her, and he was able to pick up on the fact that art was one of her strengths and able to help her finally learn how to read and learn to never give up. This is a great one. Another one of my favorites is The Junkyard Wonders. This is the true story of a class of special needs students who are called the Junkyard by their fellow students. The kids decide to embrace this title, and with the help of their amazing teacher, they are able to discover their own unique talents. They use those talents to reconstruct a model airplane and fly it off of the roof of the school. Now, my favorite part of this book is at the end where you get to find out what happened to each of those kids when they grew up and became adults. Last but not least is probably my favorite of Polacco's books, and that's Chicken Sundae. Chicken Sundae deals with 3 kids who want to thank Miss Eula, basically their neighborhood's grandmother, for the wonderful chicken dinners that she cooks all of them. And they want to thank her by buying her a hat that she has had her eye on in a local shop. And they do that by decorating and selling eggs. It's a really great book, and it really deals with forgiveness and having a sense of community. Polacco's books are a little bit longer than some children's books that you might be used to, so they're great to read as a family or a group, and they're often used in classrooms. The illustrations, which Polacco does herself, are really colorful and beautiful, and they add a lot to each book. Each book has a really uplifting message. A lot of adults really enjoy her books for that reason, and they're great to read as an adult even if you don't have kids. Don't forget to call the library to make an appointment to browse our books, or call us and let us know what books you'd like to check out for curbside pickup. Happy reading, everyone, and thanks to all the teachers out there. Have a great year.